Hello, everybody. My name is Iker. I'm a French speaker. Yeah, I'm a Spanish and Czech native speaker, and I'm a language student. And I thought I would start documenting my language learning, basically, so that it can be helpful for other people. So yeah, it's basically going to be I'm gonna try to make some learn with me videos where I learn different languages. Um, Mostly it's gonna be probably French, Russian, Arabic, maybe some others, but yeah, it's gonna be mostly these three. And yeah, I'm gonna be documenting it. Hopefully, it's gonna be helpful for you. Okay, let's get into this. So I've got this book here, French Short Stories for Beginners, Volume 2. It doesn't matter really, but by Frederick Bibart, right? And there's this little short story. So I'm going to be reading and analyzing it. I tried reading the whole thing, but it's a little long. It's not too long, right? It's like, 7 pages, not even that. And there's like vocabulary. But it's a little long for me, like, to read the whole thing. So what I'm gonna do is basically I'm just gonna read the paragraph, analyze it, next paragraph, analyze it, and then maybe at the end I'll read the whole thing. We'll see. Yeah, but I think it's better to go paragraph by paragraph. Um, so yeah, this is my first video, so we'll see how it goes. If you have any suggestions or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comments. You can also correct me if your French is better than mine, which it could be. Mine is not great. So yeah, this is just going to be basically, hopefully we'll just kind of learn together. All right. Hopefully it's going to be helpful for some of you. Right, so let's just get started. Histoire 1. Un après-midi à la fête foraine. Sophie est une adolescente. Elle a 6 ans et vit avec ses parents, son frère et ses 2 chats dans un grand appartement en centre-ville. Sophie est une jeune fille, sociable, drôle et gentille. Aujourd'hui, elle retrouve ses amis d'école. Ensemble, ils vont passer l'après-midi à la fête foraine. La jeune fille espère s'amuser. Right, so we've got this character here, Sophie. And she is une adolescente, which is an adolescent or teenager, right? Adolescente. It would be adolescent. Here we can see adolescent would be the male, and une adolescente would be the female. Elle a 16 ans, so she's 16 years old. 16. Right, this is, yeah, elle a 16 ans. It's like in Spanish, tiene 16 años. So, right, this is avoir, which is to have. So, elle a 16 ans. She has 16 years. Et vit avec ses parents. And lives, lives, avec ses parents, with her parents. Son frère, her brother, et ses 2 chats, and her 2 cats. Dans un grand appartement, in a big apartment, en centre-ville, in the city center, or center of the city. Sophie est une jeune fille, sociable, drôle et gentille. So Sophie is a young girl, jeune, yeah? Jeune. young. A jeune fille, girl, fille. Sociable, sociable, social. Drôle, you can see here, funny. Et gentil, kind. Oh, gentil, not sure actually. I'm going to be using Wiktionary a lot, as you'll see, because I think it's a great tool. Gentil, gentil, gentil. Okay, so it is a y sound at the end. If it's the feminine one, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so gentil. Aujourd'hui, today, elle retrouve ses amis d'école. So today, she retrouve. That's like pick up. So it's retrouver. 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 So it's like, okay, find or to meet up. So it's like, in this context, probably more meet up. So, il retrouve ses amis d'école. So today she is meeting or meeting up. So meeting her friends, ses amis d'école, from school. Ensemble. I'm not sure what that means. Let's just check. I'm pretty sure it's afternoon. Yeah, all right. Afternoon at the fair or fun fair. Yeah, fun fair. La jeune fille espère s'amuser. So the young girl hopes to have fun. She hopes to have fun, yeah? S'amuser, have fun. Like amusement park and all that. I'm amused, right? S'amuser. A reflexive verb in the infinitive, and then elle espère. It's like hopes, or yeah, it's probably, yeah, hopes. It's like in Spanish, esperar. Although, yeah, here it is. Oh, it's with an accent. To hope. Yeah, it's not to wait in modern French. That's attendre. So it's a different verb. So this one here would be to hope. All right. So they're going to the fun fair. Yeah, ils vont à la fête foraine. Or elle va à la fête foraine avec ses amis. Sophie prend le bus pour sortir de la ville. La fête foraine est dans la campagne, pas très loin du centre-ville. Mais comme Sophie est trop jeune pour avoir une voiture, elle prend le bus. Sa mère ne peut pas l'emmener car elle est occupée toute la journée. mais elle donne de l'argent à sa fille pour qu'elle passe un bon après-midi avec des amis. So, Sophie takes the bus. Prendre. Prendre is to take. Like this. Prendre, yeah? Prendre. That's to take. So she takes. Oh shit, that's a different video. Yeah, that's Arabic. So, we'll get there probably. I could make another video about Arabic, but alright. So Sophie prend le bus pour sortir de la ville. So she takes the bus for, or in order to, sortir de la ville, leave the city. Yeah, sortir is like leave or get out of. La fête foraine est dans la campagne. The fun fair is in the countryside. La campagne. The countryside. Pas très loin du centre-ville. So not very far from the center. Oh yeah, the city center. So pas is like not. It's like French has like the je ne sais pas, then like a double negative, like a before the verb and after the verb. So this is basically that, the negative that goes after the verb. But it can also be used, I guess, in other contexts. Yeah, it's just negation adverb, to be precise. Okay, so pas très, so très is very. Très loin, loin is far away. So pas très loin de, so far away from is loin de, right? So you have loin, loin de, it's used for this. L'église est si loin de l'usine. And then the antonym would be près, which we didn't see here. No, we didn't. Okay, so it's loin and près. It's also près de, right? So it would be pas très loin du centre-ville. You could also just say la campagne est près du centre-ville. No, assez près du centre-ville, I guess. I guess you could probably say that. All right. Loin de, so du is de, le, right? It's like a contraction. Du centre-ville. So it's a contraction of the preposition de and the article of this, and it goes into du. Mais comme Sophie est trop jeune, however, or but, since Sophie is very young, so trop is like très. Trop and très is basically the same thing, as far as I understand. Or like maybe it could be like too young. In this context, it'd probably be like too young. She's too young. Okay, so it actually means too, but colloquially it's used as like really. So elle est trop belle. She's so beautiful. She's super beautiful. So it is an intensifier, but okay, so the main meaning is like too much. Okay, so Sophie est trop jeune pour avoir une voiture. So she's too young to have a car, voiture, car. So she is too young to have a car. The comme is like since, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Here, it's in this here. So, comme j'étais malade, il est venu me voir. As I was ill, or since, or I was ill. Okay. It also means like as or like, right? It's like in Spanish, como, if you know Spanish. So, Mais comme Sophie est trop jeune, so since Sophie is too young to have a car, elle prend le bus. She takes the bus. Her mother, sa mère, ne peut pas l'emmener. So her mother can't, ne peut pas, so here we see the double negative, ne pas. That's the negative, right? This and this. And the verb is here. P. And that's pouvoir, voir, shit. I actually don't know how to spell shit, pouvoir. I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to just go like this. Pouvoir, okay, pouvoir. So that's like to be able to or something like that. So, sa mère ne peut pas l'emmener, so she cannot. Emmener. Emmener is like, probably like take or something. Take someone somewhere, yeah. So she cannot take her, le is her, right? L'emmener, take her. Car elle est occupée. I guess that's like because. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, it's okay, so it's like but I guess comme would be like at the beginning of the sentence, and then car would be like just at the end or like in between sentences. Okay, it's a coordinating conjunction and not subordinating. Okay. Not sure exactly what that means right now, but I guess you couldn't say in this one, for example, j'ai ouvert mon parapluie car il pleuvait. I guess you couldn't say parce que because like you didn't open the umbrella because it was raining, like it's not a direct, right? You open it because you slid a little plastic thingy up a pole and with your hand, right? Like that's like the direct thing that caused it to open, and this is more like an indirect thing. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's because car elle est occupée. She is occupied or busy, occupée. Toute la journée. The whole, I guess, day. Although, yeah, day. Okay. I mean, day is jour. Roughly synonymous. Jour connotes more the length of time. Journée connotes more the events and activities. Wow. Okay. But it's basically day. Alright, so she's busy. Her mom is busy. Sa mère est très occupée. Bon. Mais elle donne de l'argent à sa fille. So she, the mother, but she gives, donner, give, de l'argent. She gives her some money, right? So here we have the positive article here. Crap. The positive article. So it's some money. She gives her a little bit of money, or of her money, basically. She gives her of her money would be like probably the most like the most literal translation. She gives her of the money. L'argent is money. À sa fille, so she gives her some money, or she gives some money to her daughter, pour qu'elle passe un bon après-midi avec des amis. So that she has, or that she, so that she have, should be like subjunctive, like even in English you should use the subjunctive there. if you know what that is. Yeah, it's okay. But in French, it's pretty difficult sometimes to. It's because here it's actually the same. The subjunctive and the indicative are the same. It's both passe. So, but yeah, pour qu'elle passe un bon après-midi avec des amis. But in Spanish, it would be para que ella pase una buena tarde. Entonces, so yeah, it's subjunctive, but it's passer, and it's basically like to pass, to spend, to go, to pass time. Yeah. So pour qu'elle passe, because spend would be here like, I mean it's also passer. Pour qu'elle passe un bon après-midi, a good afternoon avec des amis, with the friends. Dans le bus, la jeune fille rencontre sa copine Clara. Les deux jeunes filles sont dans la même classe au lycée. Clara est heureuse d'aller à la fête foraine. C'est la première fois qu'elle y va avec des amis, sans ses parents. Donc elle est aussi excitée. Let's stop here. So, dans le bus, in the bus, la jeune fille rencontre sa copine Clara. So we already have, oh no, we didn't have rencontre, we had retrouve. So retrouver was like meet. And rencontre is, I mean, I guess it's something similar. Rencontrer. Yeah, to meet. It's basically, it's pretty similar. So rencontre sa copine Clara. Copine is like friend, I guess. I guess it's a different verb, because you know, it would be ami, but I guess it's just a synonym. Copain. Yeah. It's like ami. Alright. So it's just friend. Les deux jeunes filles, so the two young girls, sont dans la même classe au lycée. They're in the same class. Clara est heureuse. So Clara is happy. Heureuse d'aller à la fête foraine. She's happy to go. Or glad, more like glad. She's glad to go. Aller, go. À la fête foraine. She's happy and she's glad that she's going. C'est la première fois. It is the first time, right? Fois time as in like I did it 2 times, right? Or this is the first time I've ever done this, right? Première fois. Beth in Spanish. Qu'elle y va avec des amis. So it's the first time that she goes there. So this E is like qu'elle y va. So she goes there. Qu'elle va. So she goes there, like to there. So that she to there goes with the friends. Okay? This is a little tricky, even for me. But this goes, so this is basically like yeah, there. We're going there. Nous y allons. We are going there. So it's basic, yeah. It's an, what is it? It's a pronoun, but yeah, it's more like an adverb, like an adverbial pronoun. So, c'est la première fois qu'elle y va avec des amis. It's the first time that she goes there with her friends, or with the friends. Sans ses parents, without her parents. Donc elle est aussi excitée. So she is also excited. So she's not only glad, but she's also excited. Aussi. French. To, right? So, elle n'est pas, I don't know, how would you say that? Elle n'est pas seulement heureuse, mais aussi excitée. So she's also excited. En descendant du bus, Sophie et Clara voient un vieux monsieur qui fait tomber son porte-monnaie et part sans le voir. Comme elles sont honnêtes, les deux filles donnent le porte-monnaie au vieux monsieur. So, getting, like, while descending, while getting off the bus, en descendant. Descendant. This is a gerundive. It's basically like ing form in English, I guess, more or less. So while they're getting off, Sophie et Clara voient, so voir, to see, ils voient un vieux monsieur, an old, vieux, monsieur, an old gentleman, an old man, qui fait tomber son porte-monnaie. So I'm not sure. So it's like who makes fall, basically. Who makes fall his, and porte-monnaie is like, I guess, his wallet. I mean, I would use portefeuille.
Porte-monnaie.
Yeah, you can't actually. Not sure if you could, to make someone do something. Yeah, that's the causative. To defecate, that's great. L'enfant a fait dans son pantalon. Hilarious. Okay, yeah, so I guess it's to make fall. I don't know. So I'm not actually exactly sure what this is, but I mean, we know that he dropped it. Et part sans le voir. So, and he leaves or departs, right? He leaves, partir, part sans le voir, without seeing it, the porte-monnaie. So without seeing the wallet. Comme elles sont honnêtes, so this is again the comme, which is like here, we had it here, comme Sophie est trop jeune, so it's the same. So as or since they are honest, les deux filles donnent le porte-monnaie au vieux monsieur. So the two girls give the wallet to the, O is a, le. Again, this is kind of like we had here, do. Here, do centre-ville. So here, O is again like, is a, le. So it's donné quelque chose à quelqu'un. So to give something to someone, à, and then the O is like like a, what's it, construction? No, whatever. Right, it's basically à plus le, right? And this was de. This was de plus plus le, right? À vous, monsieur, to the old man. So they gave it to him. All right. Devant l'entrée de la fête foraine, les deux jeunes filles attendent le reste de la bande. Elles sont les premières arrivées, mais elles sont patientes. So, devant l'entrée is like in front of the entrance de la fête foraine. So, in front of the entrance to the fun fair, les deux jeunes filles, the two young girls, attendent. So here we see attendre, which is to wait. So we had attendre le reste de la bande. So they wait for, no, or they await the rest. Le reste, like the rest. So they await the rest of the band or the gang of friends, right? The group of friends. So we had espère, and that was to hope. So espère is not to wait, like in Spanish, but attendre is to wait. So ils attendent le reste de la bande. Ils sont les premiers arrivés, mais ils sont patients. So they are the first to arrive, or like the first arrivees, I guess, right? You could say that, the first arrivees, but yeah, in English it would be like they're the first to arrive. But, so this is a participle from arriver, from the verb. Mais elles sont patientes, but they are patient. Plus loin, elle voit Kevin qui est dans la même école. Le garçon est le plus détesté du lycée car il est toujours grognon. En plus, il est capricieux et méchant. 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 C'est un garçon perturbé qui a peu d'amis. So, plus loin is like more far. More far. So farther, or yeah, so some farther. So he's like, I don't know how would you say that, how you would say that. Yeah, he's a little farther away, right? The Kevin guy. So, plus loin, elle voit, so they see Kevin, who is, qui est, dans la même école. So who is in the same school. But, I mean, he goes to the same school, right? But literally, who is in the same school. So même is say, le garçon, the boy. Is it boy or? I mean, I guess, yeah. It's gotta be boy, right? Boy, right? Oh, young man. Okay. The boy, le garçon, est le plus détesté du lycée. So he's not very liked. He's détesté, disliked. He's detested, almost, right? Le plus détesté du lycée. So he's the most, right? So this is plus is more or most. If it's le plus, then it's most. So he's the most disliked du lycée from school or high school. Car il est toujours grognon. So here we see again the car, which is basically like parce que, which is like because, but not in the beginning, which should be the quand, right? It's like in English, you don't say because I was hungry, I went to eat. You say as I was hungry, or since I was hungry, I went to eat, right? So that would be the comme, and then here the car is like just a normal because, more or less parce que. So, car il est toujours grognon. So he's the most disliked because he is always, toujours, always, grognon. Grognon, it's a funny word, it's in Spanish as well, grugnon. And it's grumpy, yeah, grumpy. Grognon. En plus, furthermore, I guess it'll be something like furthermore. Moreover, moreover, yeah, on top of that, yeah, I guess on top of that, so on top of that, en plus, il est capricieux, so he's also capricious, which, I mean, it's not a great word because nobody really uses it in English, like arbitrary, whimsical, I don't know, wayward. He's kind of all over the place, basically, right? He's like all over the place and like unpredictable. Capricieux et méchant. Méchant is like nasty, right? Like ew, right? Right. So I just realized that I muted my mic, so that's fun. I had mute. So on OBS, I had the mute hotkey on M, and when I went and I wrote méchant here in Wiktionary, right? Méchant, it literally just muted my mic. So that's fun. So I put the hotkey on like, some F key or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna re-record this. I mean, I only like did another like another paragraph, but it's still a little annoying. So right. So here, okay, we were here on en plus il est capricieux et méchant. So moreover, or on top of that, Kevin is capricious, like wayward. He's kind of all over the place, unpredictable, et méchant, and he's annoying or like nasty, right? He's a prick. C'est un garçon perturbé qui a peu d'amis. It is a, or he is a, but yeah, it is a disturbed, perturbé. So he's a disturbed young lad who has few friends. So peu d'amis. Yeah, so peu is not the same as un peu. Right? This is not un peu. Peu is like few, not very many. Right? Un peu is like a few. Like, or a little bit. Right? So he has he has peu d'amis. So he has few friends, right? Basically none, because he's a prick. From what we told, right? But yeah. So yeah, few or little, not very much. Yeah. No, it's fucking no. This is something else. It's Arabic. All right, peu d'amis. À 3 heures, comme convenu, Sarah rejoint ses deux amis devant l'entrée. So at 3 o'clock, 3 heures. So I know that means hour, right? But it can also mean o'clock, as we can see here. So à 3 heures, at 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 heures. Comme convenu, convenir is like to agree on something. So as agreed, convenu is the participle. Convenu, agreed. As agreed, Sarah rejoint ses deux amis devant l'entrée. So rejoint is, I guess, something like rencontre, or right? So what do we have here? So we had retrouver and rencontre. I'm guessing it's basically the same. To reunite with, right? To join, yeah, to join. Rejoindre. So, okay, so it's rejoindre, to join up with, or to join. So, rejoint, so she joins ses deux amis devant l'entrée. Her two friends in front of the entrance. Sarah est un peu réservée et timide, mais très curieuse. So Sarah is a little bit, so here we see un peu. It's not peu, it's un peu. So she's a little bit reserved and shy. Mais très curieuse, but very curious. Curieuse. Elle dit que Léo est sur le chemin. She says that Leo is on the way. So this is word for word, this is literally on the way. Sur le chemin, on the way. Il vient avec sa petite copine Anna. So he's coming, or he comes, with his girlfriend. So petite copine, so copine was like friend, copain, copine here. But petite copine is girlfriend. It's like small friend. Or so he's coming with his small friend Anna, right? His girlfriend. Qui est dans un autre lycée. Dans un autre lycée. So qui est dans un autre lycée. So here I think this would probably do liaison here with the S. So qui, who is in another school, in another high school, or goes to another high school. Autre. Léo est un petit peu maladroit. So Leo is a little bit. So un peu, un petit peu. It's kind of the same, right? Un peu, a bit. Un petit peu, a little bit. Basically, right? A little bit. Maladroit. So maladroit is, I had to go here, so clumsy. Didn't know that word. Mais très romantique avec les filles de son âge. So he's very romantic with the girls of his age. So yeah, I was kind of joking that he's very romantic with all of them. Not only he's got a girlfriend, but he's romantic with all of them, no? Mais très romantique avec les filles de son âge. Avec toutes les filles. Toutes les filles. non seulement avec sa petite copine. Right? Pas seulement avec sa petite copine, mais avec toutes les filles. So he's, right? Avec toutes les filles. C'est un bon petit copain. So here we see the masculine form of petit copain, which is boyfriend. So he's a good boyfriend. Right, I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna continue in the next, dans la how do you say that? Dernier? No, dernier is like, how'd you say that? I'll continue in the next video. French. Prochaine. Je continuerai dans la prochaine vidéo. Alright? So dans la prochaine vidéo, we'll see each other. And we'll continue with the story. Alright, hopefully this has been somewhat helpful. And I'll see you in the next one, where we'll continue. Bye-bye.